So the 14, huh? You were a junior?
That was like the end of my junior year, but yeah.
All right.
All right, then. Well, we'll
Let's do
figure
it.
something out.
We'll figure something out.
Hold on.
We've done this podcast many a times without preparation.
Get this out of me. Yeah. Message recap. It took me that long to find it. All right, ready? Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Transparency Church Message Recap Podcast. We are back.
We are back.
Week number, I don't know, in a row, but we're doing pretty good here.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah, Nate's back again.
What's up, guys?
Why? You seem down.
I'm just
Tired.
chilling.
Oh,
Chilling. He had a
he's-
day off
he's
yesterday. We all
just
had a day
chilling.
off yesterday.
Yeah.
I-
I feel like today's just gone fast.
I literally laid around all day.
Yeah, dude, it's 15:13.
Yeah.
15:13.
Military time's
Or
the
3.
dumbest thing ever.
It's
dude.
not.
It's not. I don't think so. It's a 24-hour clock. I get
I
it.
think it's a lot easier. Once it clicks, it's like, oh, it makes so much sense.
How long did it take for you to click?
You would.
It took a little bit, and I mean, in boot camp, I
Do
get
you
used to
use?
it.
So you still use it,
Oh, absolutely.
but you never say it. You never say like it's 15:30.
No, I won't say that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, that's
No,
it.
I don't say
Okay.
that. But they
Alright,
use that
well,
in hospitals.
I'll
They
fix
use
my
it.
watch.
They use it in like
One of my times is
all
off.
emergency places.
Do you not set the GMT?
That's what my GMT's off.
None
That's
of
what
my
I was just
watches
doing.
are set. I know. Maybe I've told you guys. I just
Yeah.
wear them for fashion. I don't like wear them to tell the time because I like my phone. I mean, I don't know if they're dead, but they just aren't set, so they don't move.
They're dead.
Oh, okay. They're probably
You don't
dead.
have any watches
They're
that
No.
you just set.
No.
Well, it's fine. Yeah, you need batteries.
That's true. That's true. I just don't use my watch to tell the time. I just got my phone.
Yeah, but see, you use a watch. You use a watch to tell what time it is. Remember this? I let my watch tell people how valuable my time is.
Would you get that from like Suits or something?
No.
What's
I don't know.
that quote from?
What was it from?
Sounds like a
I
Harvey
forgot.
Specter quote or something like that. Or
It's what's the guy that does the interviews now? The old ball player, the tall guy, the black guy that had the Cat Williams interview.
Oh,
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, yeah. Something.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, that's a good saying. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to wind mine up yesterday. I hadn't wore it for a couple of days. I'm going to get one of those things.
Too expensive.
Tumbler.
If you wear, I mean, I just wear it every day.
But I don't wear it every day.
Just wind it. No big deal. Those things are expensive.
That's a lot, dude.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, what's power reserve? Mine's 72.
Yeah, mine's
Or
72.
70. So
Yeah,
3
mine's 72.
days. That's a good bit. Anyways, then we had a day off. I laid around my new couch.
That's
Yeah.
it, huh?
You like it?
I do.
Nice.
It's got a good little spot to lay on.
Come
Is
on.
it firm or like softer?
No, it's very comfortable. It's not firm.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it firm.
Okay. Is it?
I like me a good couch.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sectional.
Ooh, what kind?
What kind?
I mean, like what? Like, is it just like a one? Like,
so
is it a long V shape or is it just like straight with like a little sectional chase thing?
it's kind of got two chases.
Ooh, okay.
Well, the longer side has like a chase that you like could prop up and have your feet up. The other one is like less of a chase, but like you seat two more people. So like the L. It's
Dude,
like-
I think you have the same couch as me
really?
because we just got a new couch. I'm gonna look up a picture. You can tell me if it's the same one.
Where'd you buy it from?
Ashley Furniture because we had a credit there.
No, but there was one I almost bought at Ashley. I bought mine at Hank's
Thanks.
Fine Furnishings or something.
Where's that? Oh, that's
On
on
Davis.
Davis.
Yeah, yeah.
We used the furniture store over by Academy. What's that called? Or because everything they had out,
Rooms to
they
Go.
had in store.
Rooms
Rooms
to
to
go.
go.
No, by Academy Sports. Rooms to go isn't by Academy.
There's a furniture place by Academy Sports.
Yeah, it's Oh, y'all are making me sound crazy right now.
Haverty? That's that big money store.
Maybe.
Yeah, that would make sense because this dude's got big money.
I don't.
I don't know what's-
Cons. Home Plus.
I don't know what you're
Cons.
talking about, bro.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's right by Plato's Closet. Right there. Yeah, Cons. But
Is
everything they
back
have
there.
in store, because a lot of the places when we were buying furniture and stuff were out.
Yeah.
And-
Furniture at one point was like a
so,
delay.
So they have everything. So when we got it like 3 days later.
Oh my God. Okay, that's the exact same couch, but mine's a little darker because I saw that one at Ashley, but I bought mine at
Yeah, that's the same one. That's so funny.
Yeah, literally.
So
that's
so we were gonna get it at Rooms to Go because there's people in our church that go to Rooms to Go, that work at Rooms to Go. So we were gonna get it at Rooms to Go, but we had this huge credit at Ashley that we had to use.
Is the main side 11 feet? Probably.
Ish, yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
So I like that corner over there.
You like the chase corner or the couch corner? Like one of them has like more couch cushions, and the other one's just a chase with the armrest.
But that's on the end. I like the corner.
Corner, yeah.
Yeah, I like the actual
me too.
corner.
Yeah, that's a good lay-in corner.
Great laying corner. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Great laying
Yeah,
corner.
that's
That's
usually
funny.
on that.
Same couch. Yeah.
Soon, I had a feeling. I don't know why. I was just like,
It's a-
it is a super comfy couch though.
Well, that's one of those couches that if you have the room for it, like if you have the
is a big
if it
couch,
fits
yeah.
in your space, it's hard not to like because it matches
got
pretty much
everything you need,
everything. Yeah, it's got everything. So
Does it have like USB ports or anything? Or is
No.
it like
No,
not
because
like
it
one
doesn't have
of
any
those
electric
features?
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
No.
Did you get the ottoman, the flip over?
okay, no. Instead, I wanted a table that's pushed out a little bit. That I bought one of the tables like we have in our meeting room that pops up.
Yep.
For me to like if I wanted to work or eat or whatever.
Yeah, I'm never doing that. But
So I did that.
We got the ottoman, but it flips over. So it has 4 cup holders.
Yep.
Ash was like, ooh, this is going to be a great game table. And I was like, oh, God.
So I didn't like it because once you put the ottoman into the slot,
Yeah, there's not a lot of walk room.
then it's just a big gigantic
Yeah.
couch
We got
thing.
ours pulled out.
And I didn't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do a little shimmy for ours.
Yeah, I don't
but-
want to shimmy. I wanted a no shimmy
I
zone.
understand. I understand.
Shimmy zone. No shimmy zone.
Yeah, no, I understand.
That's wild.
I understand. Yeah, no,
So
respect.
I'm getting settled in the new place. I bought a couple smart bulbs.
you got them
So you
programmed
can,
and all the
like-
stuff?
Yeah, so on that. So,
Okay, yeah. We have that in our home.
Yeah.
Easy.
What?
What?
Phillips, you?
Oh, you don't have them.
I
That's
guess.
why.
Oh,
I don't know. They're all.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, are they? Yeah, I bought
Which
some
ones
of the
did you
bulb.
get? Phillips?
Yeah.
Phillips you?
Yeah. But I hooked them into the. I like the home app, or the home kit, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I use the
on-
whole thing.
on Apple.
Oh, wait, no, I don't use the HomeKit for mine. I just use the app.
no, I used the Apple home kit.
Apple. We have
look at
AT&T
that.
security or whatever.
But
I think.
yeah, so like I'm getting settled in,
What?
you know. Oh my God, let me tell y'all, I ordered from online
Tell us.
the best TV wall mount.
Is it the one with the little hooks?
Yep, and you just nail them in.
Bro,
Dude,
what is this guy?
Did you order
He's
it?
been
No,
watching
but
you,
I've been
bro.
watching. Yeah, I've been seeing it.
Wait, what?
Bro,
You been
I-
watching him?
No, I've been watching the infomercials for it. I've been seeing.
It works for real.
I bet it does. Yeah, I mean, they can't sell that. You can't just market that and it not.
You
be,
just nail them in. You don't
Yeah.
have to be at a stud. You don't need none of that.
nail 'em in and just hooks
They
on
nail
them.
at an angle. So even on the back of the TV, where your top holes are,
Yep.
they got the tape measure and it's all color coded. So you just line it up, and wherever the holes fall on that color, then you mark that, and then you put that tape up on the wall, and
With
then
a level.
it comes with level built into the tape measure.
Oh, that's
everything
awesome.
comes with it, even little thumbtacks to tack it into the wall.
Yep.
And then the two little
clasp things.
majiggers.
Yep. Not comfortable with that, but
Yeah.
carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait.
Those it's so easy to figure out where it needs to go. I did
Yeah.
a little math with the tape measure to figure out exactly where I wanted it in this way because I had so
Yep.
much space, you know. Then once you do it, you mark the 3 holes. You pull nails out, hammer. I only needed help getting the TV's too large for one person.
And John helped you.
No, my mom helped me with this.
Oh,
one.
I thought John went.
John did my one in the living room.
Gotcha.
This
I
is
would-
my bedroom.
I would
Gotcha.
rather have your mom help me than John. I think. So,
No,
yeah.
no. This was like if you had a TV that one person could handle, one person can do this job. You don't need a stud finder or nothing. Literally, the nails nail in at 4 nails in each one, and it's on there. And then you screw the hooks in the
It's
back.
like
and
gravity and the angle of the nails and stuff just lets it. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, and then it even sits at a little tilt, and then they have these little. If you don't want to tilt, these little like spacers you could put at the bottom to kick the bottom out. I liked the little bit of tilt I had, and
So you were tilted and ready to go.
it was ready to go.
Got TV tilt,
So
couch cushion.
I got my new TVs up.
You're living the life right now.
I just got to do something with my wire management in the
That's
living
hard part.
room.
Yeah,
in the
that's
living
the tough
room.
one. Are you on the? You're not on the fireplace. You don't have a fireplace.
Yeah, I'm right above it. No, we had a whole ordeal with the mounts.
Whole situation.
We had a whole situation. I tried to order from was just Best Buy. It was a Universal. It didn't fit. I ordered one. It was the whole thing.
Universal that doesn't fit. Imagine that.
Well, because my TV is the brand new model, and it just didn't. It's the OLED.
Line up.
It's this thin.
Yeah.
So it was wild, but we fixed it. We got it. It looks good. It looks good up there. But now there's just cables I got to figure out.
Yeah.
We got to like clean up.
Yeah.
But and I also ordered some. I ordered a good bit of plants.
I like guy.
I like
living plants.
Living.
I've been
kill
seeing
those.
this thing on Instagram about plants. It's like something you put into the side and you put water and then it'll water it over. Like, have you seen that? You got it?
Yeah.
I heard they're pretty expensive though. Are they? Yeah. But people I was looking. I don't know why. I'm not
Until
into
that
plants.
thing runs out of water.
No. It comes.
But
they have the pot is specially designed.
Yeah.
And so the plant comes fully potted in a nice pot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
So you order like a package.
Love good pot.
Yeah, you order like a package of it comes with like if you order whatever sizes.
Yeah.
And they come pre-potted.
Pre-potted.
You just open the box and pull it out, it's ready to go, and it's got it all wrapped up, you just unwrap it.
Gotcha.
The pot though is designed where you fill the pot up once a month.
And it's like a little side thing, right?
It's in the side.
Yeah.
And
once
the
a month.
plant waters itself. The idea is they water themselves. So all you got to do once a month, or they say to check the soil. You can check the soil, but once a month they say come check the thing, and you fill it up once a month, and they're supposed to live. They water themselves.
I saw comments.
We
and
all
they
have
said it
very
worked
similar
really good.
algorithms, I guess, for our
I know.
Instagram.
I don't know. Maybe once you started buying plants, it just started popping up within the last couple.
I did. Well, they got
weeks.
me, and they're not cheap. I'm going to say this, but here's the thing. In my defense, one, I've been known to kill a plant, so
Yes, he has.
I
I've witnessed it.
I needed them to come. I didn't want to like buy something at the pot myself. I wanted some nice pots with some of them are on a stand, to go in the corner, look real nice. And then they weren't as big as I thought they would be, and I wanted a bigger one, so I went back online and ordered a big one. And they start getting expensive with the big plants. But I'll say this: it makes my house. It looks good in the house instead of having like it's a decor piece and it's functional. It's like it cleans the
You don't
air.
want to go like a fake plant. You want to go real.
I prefer real. It helps clean the air out.
Oh, okay.
It's like it filters the air and things like
I
that.
did not know.
I have an air purifier.
Yeah. So do I. Have a bunch of them. They're plants. But no, I'm glad I bought them. I need a couple of things. I went this weekend. I went to Kirkland's. I'm trying to find like this.
Kirkland's expensive.
I didn't like nothing they had. I'm looking for just like a shelf. I need a shelf thing for a certain corner. I need a mirror in one spot. I need a couple. I went to Home Goods. It was so crowded in there.
Oh, yeah. That one's the only one around. So
Yeah.
I know Foley has a big one.
Oh really?
Yeah, Foley near the outlets. They have a
Home Goods?
a big one. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I need a couple.
Yeah.
It's like big.
I need a couple more things. The only thing that I know that is probably going to cost me at least a few $100s is above my couch. I want because the couch is so big, I want a very large canvas. I want artwork. I want like an abstract, colorful piece of art.
Gotcha. You need to
Like
get
I like colorful, and I want
like
it
a
to be
sports memorabilia art.
no, not
Or,
like that.
Abstract, like
Artwork.
Mamba mentality.
that's what I would want, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
seem
not.
like
It doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, I think Justin operates with Mamba.
you do
Mamba mentality.
operate in Mamba mentality,
Yeah.
kinda, yeah.
But that's not the artwork you want.
No.
You want someone that like threw paint on a canvas and then sold it for $500.
And so I want like blue and stuff in it because it'll bring out the pillows on the couch and the carpet.
Did you say? What did you say?
Pillows.
Pillows.
What did?
Does it sound country?
Did you say pillows?
Pillows.
Pillas. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with a strobe. Pillas. Is that what you said?
Yeah, no,
That's it.
Not talking about that.
All right. What is? Please say pillows.
Pillow. I think because I say like milk, so people say like, oh, I say milk or something. So I could say like pillow, like
You say
with
pillow.
an E,
You say pillow. So
Like,
some people
almost
say
like a pillow.
Pillow.
Oh,
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, dear heavens.
Yeah, no.
pillow.
So we got pillow and pillow.
Pillow.
Pillows. You got pillows and
It's only
pillows.
it's only
pillows.
pillow if it's plural.
I feel like,
Pillows.
see, that just goes on. Pillows sounds harder to say, like pillow. Like you're trying too hard to say it. When it's
Yeah,
just like
put
pillow.
work into it.
Pillow. What's the other word that I was talking about?
All right is harder than I.
Oh yeah,
but-
this is just another like. Oh yeah, never mind.
What
We're
was
not
that?
getting.
Are
This,
we
'cause
in
I'm
the
gonna
sidewalk
get,
in the sidewalk conversation again?
Nate was
no costume and costume. All that. And, I don't want 1,000
costume.
people coming up to me, bro.
All I know is that really gave us an indication of how many people watch this podcast.
It did.
Because
It did.
yeah, people were like, "Bro, y'all really
Some people felt bad for you.
Yeah.
Some people did, and if you're watching this and don't feel bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm roasting Justin right now because this man said pillows.
Yeah, we're
So, anyways, yeah. So it pulls out the blue in your pillows.
Pulls out the blue. Yeah, I want a little artwork. That's what I want.
seen those artwork. Where people,
Sometimes actually has good artwork. Sometimes it's Ross in the back wall.
Ross.
Here's the problem. I need it to be big because it's supposed to take up 60 to 75% of the furniture. The couch is 11 foot. So I need,
All right, so you need like a 6 foot by 4 foot.
yeah, I need a big one.
Make your own.
No.
Buy a big canvas. Get a tree branch that you paint and just smack the canvas, and that's
idea.
literally what people do. I'm not even kidding.
A tree branch.
I've seen people with like tree branches with them full of paint and just smack a canvas with it, and then they sell it. I'm dead serious. That's abstract art.
Yeah.
The number of things you've said you put into this house is already triple the number of things that was in your old house.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This looks like somebody lives there.
Yeah.
This new one looks like a person lives there. An adult. This one looks like an adult lives
Like
there.
an
An adult
live
human.
there.
That's good.
Not a college kid.
Yeah.
An adult human lives at my new house. It's me.
Gotcha. Not a college kid.
Not a college kid.
That's
But I think a lot of the time, if you don't do it on the front hand, then it's just going to keep getting pushed off and pushed off and pushed off, and you're never going to do it. So it's good. I would
lived
say-
that for 6 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. I like that. Yeah. Big canvas.
only $500.
There's a
Only
great big canvas.
$500. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's 50% off actually. It was $985. So
they're never that expensive. They're always 50% off.
yeah, no,
I was
yeah.
on that website
It's
yesterday.
one of those websites that is always on sale.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a person lives there, and I'm really excited about it. I even went grocery shopping last week.
Wow.
And I have been.
And you're right across the street from Wingstop now.
I did order from Wingstop on Saturday or Sunday night.
Good for you.
No, I made like breakfast for dinner last night, like biscuits, eggs, the whole deal.
Oh wow, it's a lot. It's a lot
You
for one
really
person.
like breakfast.
Yeah, I love breakfast. No, I was craving some biscuits. I wanted some butter and jelly, some butter and jelly on it.
Ooh, you know what? I like peanut butter and honey.
I'm allergic,
You're right.
but I get it. I do.
I usually catch that for you.
I get it.
I let you down.
I'm allergic to the peanut butter, but no, yeah,
I do. I usually catch it for you. I've been known to ask the waitress for him when he orders stuff. He'll be like, "Hey, does that have nuts on it?" And he'll be like, "Oh yeah, does that have nuts on it?" And she's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I'm like,
especially desserts.
"Yeah." I usually.
Yeah. No, I went grocery shopping. Spent groceries are so expensive.
They're
My
very
God.
expensive.
Unreal.
Very expensive.
Here's the problem with grocery shopping. I even bought like real food, but the only thing I want to eat is like the Fruit Loops, like and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
dude.
the other
Yeah.
night, I've eaten cereal for dinner like 3 times.
Do you have an air fryer?
Of course.
Literally, I just boneless chicken breasts. I think they're called, right? Just normal
Yeah,
chicken
boneless chicken
breasts.
breasts.
You just
Okay.
throw them in the air fryer for like 28 minutes at 400. Perfect every time. That's what we're doing tonight.
Do you like
That and
season
rice.
them up or what?
Yeah. I have them sitting in teriyaki sauce right now. So
Oh, okay.
They're
Yeah,
marinating
yeah,
teriyaki sauce, or I'll have like Hidden Valley Ranch powder.
You need to make the
some,
move to
like,
boneless,
Slicker
skinless
Mamas.
chicken thighs. But
Yeah, go to
carry
thighs.
on.
Go to thighs.
Thighs.
Yeah, boneless
Boneless,
thighs.
skinless chicken thighs.
What's that? Like
It's
A thigh.
the thigh of the
yeah, like-
The
chicken.
thigh meat
That's-
of the chicken.
It's dark meat instead of white meat. Yeah.
Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Once you make the move to boneless, skinless chicken thighs from chicken breasts, never going
You know
back.
when you go out to the mall and you get like chicken
never go back.
teriyaki or whatever at the
Yeah.
mall? That's all thighs. That's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
dark. Yeah, that's all dark meat.
Dark meat usually has more flavor and it's juicier than white meat. Doesn't dry out as
So
fast.
I'm gonna have to do that without telling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then chop it up before she sees it. Yes.
That thing, I don't chop it up. Should I chop it up though?
Yeah, you'll chop that up for.
Then I'm gonna have to find the right temperature and amount of time for it. Then.
Yeah, same thing. Just less time. They're thinner. Yeah, they're usually thinner.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Did you Google chicken thighs?
I did boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm glad you
I
didn't
just
look
wanna
up.
see it.
I'm glad you didn't look up just like thighs.
Yeah, no,
that would have sent an email to someone.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Cardi.
Yeah,
Chris
right.
Cardi.
Yeah,
It would have been Chris Cardi.
Never mind. There's a few jokes. I'm gonna leave those. Anyways, yeah. So
But yeah, I just want to eat cereal like Cinnamon Toast Crunch at night. Man, that's good.
dude, that's why we don't let cereal in our house. The other problem is I don't get full off cereal. I could be on the
I can
4th
eat-
bowl.
Oh yeah.
And
Absolutely.
Ashley could walk in with a pizza, and I'm like, all right then.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like it doesn't.
I get full, but I usually want to eat more than one bowl.
I can get content, But I've never eaten cereal to the point that I was like, oh.
No, not like that. No. But yeah. So I'm gonna cook something tonight. I'm gonna cook chicken fajitas.
Come on. You're gonna do the peppers, onions,
All of it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Proud of you, man.
Okay.
It's a big step for you.
Well, I'm trying to save a little money.
Welcome.
Well, I'll tell y'all what I'm scared about. Let me tell y'all my fear right now.
right.
I got a fear in life. So I moved into this new place, and I got my other place. I need to rent it. I got no hits on this bad boy, and today's the 3rd, which means I got to make the mortgage payment on it. It's due. Actually, it's due on the 1st, and I forgot. So I'm glad we're talking about it. Now I remember.
Perhaps a calendar notification would be helpful.
So I'm making 2 mortgages right now.
You got to save
And there's
some
only
coin.
so long you can do that,
Yeah,
right?
I know what you make. That's not a situation you want to live in forever.
No, so what I'm contemplating is, should I list this thing for sale?
The other one?
My other one.
Your old one?
My old one. You know, there's obviously pros and cons to both. You know, I think all the real estate investor people would convince me to keep it.
Sure. Sure.
I know there's another $100,000 in equity there. That's a lot. That because we work at a church, it's not like we've worked at a company that these people that have like 401ks and pensions. So like, I feel like I'm behind on
do not
retirement.
Get a pension?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
all of us don't.
I thought I was getting a pension.
But
I'm
like,
just kidding.
That's detention.
I'm behind in the retirement realm, so that money could go to that, or even pay down what I have now or whatever. What I'm saying is like, I've gotten literally a bunch of clicks. People have looked at it, but like literally not even someone emailing asking about it. No applications, nothing. And I'm like, how long do I go? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man.
So I don't know what to do.
I'm with you on that.
Then I'm like, well, should I list it for sale and also keep it listed for rent? And if the rent comes up, I just pull the listing.
Yeah.
You know, I could do that, but
like
I don't really know what to. I'm unsure. I mean, I own it, so it's like I got 2 mortgages is not an option for long. You know.
Sounds like you need to pray about it. Okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. No, but
Christian answer.
Christian answer. You need to pray about it.
the nice thing is I'll still have this one I'm in as a rental one day. I would love to have the other one, but you know.
Sure. No.
And
no doubt.
then the whole thing is like, if I was going to do all that, I could have just stayed where I was. But because the way I did it, I was able to pull money out, and I got some new stuff, and you know the whole thing. So I don't know. I don't know. So I'm like, I don't know if I should list it. I don't know.
I'm working on a plan myself, man. So it's hard for me to.
Yeah. Well, then I think we're looking at like doing the numbers. I mean, some people don't desire to be landlords at all, want a rental, so they would just like, it's easy, sell the dang thing, right?
Flip it, make the money,
Yeah.
and go.
My thing is like, if you just look at, if I say there's another $100,000 in equity there that I could make out of this if I sell it, well, how long would it take me to make $100,000 out of if I was renting it? Like you could do that calculation. That's not the only calculation though. There's a
long-term asset ownership.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
But seriously, you got to look at the end of the day though, is that mortgage is due the 1st every month, you know, and it's more than it was because I did a cash out, you know.
You thought about putting on Airbnb?
Yeah, now I got to go furnish. It's empty.
Oh yeah, that's
I got to
right.
spend $30,000 in furniture to furnish this Airbnb. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that. You know, I didn't want to use a property manager, but they may have people.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like, so I thought about contacting a real estate company that does property management.
I'll be your property manager.
No, you won't.
I can manage your property.
Yeah, you can put a renter in there?
Yeah. Just wait. Give me 2 weeks.
You talk to Eli. What's he doing?
I don't think it's in his budget.
No, I don't think it is either. But well, you know.
So anyways, that's my fear right now.
I feel you. There's a lot going on in the world of Justin.
It'll work out.
It will.
Everything works out.
It'll work out.
Like a Theo Vaughn. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. You know, I mean,
Praise God, baby. Praise God.
God.
gang, baby. gang. No, but everything works out. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's like I'm like even Steven. So the Lord takes care of me. You know?
That's right.
Yeah,
Favor.
Hey, there's something to it.
God is sovereign. He knows. Just gotta trust.
And there's favor from you.
Y'all, I was working from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Why? That's when you're supposed to sleep,
I
dog.
woke up. I could not sleep. Well, part of it was we went and walked. Ashley and I went and walked a piece of property yesterday. This one, there might be something there. So I'm trying to. I woke up and all I could think about was like, if we did this, and so I had to go get on Google Maps and start figuring
my
it.
brain every night now. I had the worst sleep of my life last night.
What were you thinking about?
Just all the little things I had to do with teams and people and all the tasks I had to do and everything. Like I had Leah get me melatonin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel that.
I'm gonna take a
You had Leah.
Welcome to ministry
today. Yeah.
Welcome to ministry, bro. Yeah. No, it for real is like that. So I got it going on in the church and now. Like when it starts to like eke into my personal life that way, where I'm like trying to figure these big things out, that's when I start to get like.
There's a lot going on right
That's an
now.
excitement thing too.
It's an opportunity, so it's like trying to figure it out. And the thing is, like this one, we might be getting close to like moving forward with an opportunity.
Well, and with some of this stuff, this is how I view some stuff in life, and I don't know if other people do. You might can understand this more than maybe most. To me, it's like everything's figure outable.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's not a word, but like, especially even when it comes to some stuff that's financial, like it's a chess game. If you do this, then you can do
There's a
this. But if you
solution.
do that, like, there's a solution. So when you're, especially if there's something you want and you're onto something, it's like that idea is always in your head because you're trying to figure it out. Like there's a way to figure this out.
Well, and that's what was so interesting. So I took Ashley with me yesterday. We went to the property. It's like, it's going to be an investment thing. It's not going to be a long-term living solution for us. It's going to be more of a investment situation. So we went into it knowing that. So it's like we are going to live there for a few years, but then eventually we'll leave. Anyways, it's a much longer story, but there's a lot to figure out. So like essentially it's going to end up being like a multiple Airbnb thing with a wedding venue and all this other stuff. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. The reason I say that is there's a lot to figure out. So we're leaving the spot and I'm driving, but I'm figuring it out in my mind. I'm moving the chess pieces around in my head to like, how does this work? All right, if we sell, we'd have to sell our house. Then we would build, but when we build that's not our long-term home. That's eventually going to be an Airbnb. And then do we build a second Airbnb or do we build the wedding venues? And then I'm running the numbers in my head and I'm calling Daniel like, hey, what are we looking at per square foot to do? Like, I'm figuring it all out. And she's like, but then we got to sell our house, and I don't know if I want to sell and like she's having at the end conversations while I'm still in the beginning. You know what I mean? So I'm in like using the Patrick Lencioni stuff. I'm in wonder innovation mode, inventor space, and she's in like tenacity already. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was like, you are crapping on my party right now, and I need you to like you're like putting wheels on the ground, and I'm still trying to get wheels off the ground, and I need you to like. Don't do that right now. Like, I need to dream and figure it out. And then when I bring to you the plan, then we can poke holes in it. But I don't need you poking holes in it while I'm still trying to get the balloon off the ground. Yeah. So anyways, so it was funny because we talk about that all the time. She's way more practical.
Well, that it's just different mindsets, right? I mean, or how people
process. Yeah. So she's a get it done person. She doesn't like to figure out how to get it done. She just she wants someone to bring it to her, and then she's like, okay, now we need to go blank, blank, blank. So I was still in figure it out mode, and she was in blank, blank, blank mode, and I was like, listen, I need you to not do that right now. You're raining on my parade.
Yeah.
So anyways, we'll see.
Well, good luck with all that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sounds like you need to pray about it.
Yeah, I need to pray about it. Yeah, and I am. Dude, I woke up this morning, I was just praying about it. Lord, let it be so. Because we're not exactly rowing in the Benjamins either over at the Livingston household.
We work at a church,
we're in ministry, and not at, I'm not Stephen Furtick or Joel Osteen either.
You make more than Joel Osteen.
I get paid more from my church than Joel Osteen gets paid from his church.
Your salary is more than his. He only makes $1.
Yeah, he only makes $1 a year from his church. Of course, his book sales bring in $35 million a year or something like that. But
then there's that.
I am working on a book. Kyle said I should write a book. We're working on that, Kyle. Working on that. Good. Matter of fact, I have a writing retreat this week. So that's good. Get away, get some stuff ready, get some stuff wrote.
Let's get a good ghostwriter.
Or that. Thought about that. I know one.
That's what they all do.
I know one that's ghostwritten books for other people that we all know and like. So could go that route. But, yep. So yeah, we got it's quite a few things going on here. Getting ready for a new series about to kick off.
Yep.
Nate's got a sermon coming up soon.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. September 22nd.
Hey yo.
I think I'm busy that day.
Yeah.
It's funny as we might actually be busy that day.
Oh, that's crazy.
We might be out of town, but
What are you gonna preach on?
oh, that's wild.
Sharing your faith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. The You Asked For It series. If people remember Easter, we polled the people, said, hey, answer some of these questions in the Connect card. And some of it was, if you're struggling with something in your life and you would like a sermon preached on it, what are those things? And so we got all the data back, all the answers. And one of them was, I would like to know how to share my faith. And so Nate's going to be putting together a sermon for that. Yeah.
Are you working on it already?
No, I have some notes written down, but I really haven't worked on it because there's been so many other things. But I'm going to next week, because Pastor Rick is doing motion night, I'm going to hone in on
Nice.
which I kind of did a little bit of that last year when we did the Songs of Summer, talking about like making disciples and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm going a different way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yeah. So we're preaching on.
Rick's still in motion.
He's doing motion night. Yes.
Let's go,
Nice.
dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Human video. No
Well,
human videos?
I told him if that's what he needs to do, yes, but I don't know if that would connect as much with the students because the students want the word. And they want it. That's why I think they connect with TC and what you bring, and then motion night as well, because we don't do all that aloud. We give the word, we worship, we get deep in, and that's what the students want nowadays. So
Is that why there's graffiti everywhere? Not graffiti. What do you call it? Stuff? Confetti.
That's nothing. No.
That's after the word, bro.
That's just a big boom. Like
I saw the confetti. I saw pictures of confetti.
That's just a big.
They're not
boom.
into all that.
We're still
stuff.
finding confetti, actually.
Yeah.
I literally saw some somewhere.
That was for everybody. That wasn't. That was for all.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
we got some cool topics coming up in this series: anxiety, stress, sharing your faith, the Holy Spirit, forgiveness. So
It's more than
some good
saying
topics.
sorry.
Good topics. Some practical series on how to.
wait. That's from the movie.
The movie.
Yeah, Sarah Marshall. Nope. He plays in that movie though. What is it?
We're just friends.
We're just friends.
He's
A sports guy.
no. He works in the music business. And he left. He was in love with his best friend in high school, and then he left when he got embarrassed in high school. Remember, and he moved to LA, and he's like, that was a big time, good looking music guy. And then they're on a plane with the singer, and they got issues on the plane. They landed, and it was at his hometown, and they were there, but they're just friends.
That was with Ryan
friends.
Reynolds, right?
Yeah.
Just friends.
Forgiveness. That's
funny.
her song.
That's funny. Yeah. Forgiveness, but I'm excited.
Good for
And
you.
you're preaching in October, right?
Or November.
I think it's October.
Oh, is it?
October. Yeah, November is mostly church at the.
Oh, Church at the Movies. I better get on that.
Well, actually,
I might want to buckle down on
I was
that.
looking on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I need to get.
I think it's like finance or something.
no,
or
November
something.
3rd. It was October 27th. Now
That's
it's November
right.
3rd.
That's why I was thinking November.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. I better get on that still, though.
Yep. Made for more.
Ooh. You were. I'm going to have a human video.
Stop it.
You for so much more. That'd be awesome. Where's Rick at?
But Rick was saying
video.
something about like what you did this past Sunday. It was like kind of a human video.
I guess. I mean,
That's what he was
I think
like,
it's just a dude singing to Jesus at a table. It wasn't really like.
Using humans though.
We generally do that.
Yeah, we are humans.
We generally do that. Yeah.
As opposed to
100% of the time, we use humans
Yeah.
to communicate that message.
I might have Rick write me a nice little human video.
That's wild.
No, what was funny is that actually like developed the week of. Like I came and sat down with the programming. I came and sat with the program. They was like, I have an idea.
I have an idea. On
Oh my gosh! And they're like, all right, well.
I thought you would put Jake in robe.
Josh?
What?
Josh, sorry.
In a robe.
Yeah. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot straight with you. I forgot I was even doing all of that until Saturday.
He had a crown.
Burger King.
Burger King. Hey, no one else knew that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I literally have people was like, "Where'd y'all get that crown from?"
You're lying.
No, I'm dead serious.
BK.
People don't. It's for their way out here. They don't know. So I had kind of forgotten that was happening, and so I was like, I don't have time to go find a robe, you know. And the thing is like a Jesus robe and a cult robe.
Very similar.
They're very similar. So you got to be careful what kind of robe you do.
You just need a purple sash.
Oh.
I thought his sash was red.
That is Tombstone.
No, purple for royalty.
Yeah.
Red is for blood. Do you know your color? Do you know your Christian colors?
I guess not. I didn't grow up in that era where
Put that on your 360 evaluation.
Yeah, that's going to go on your 360 review. Right there.
Sorry, I'm not a Christian nationalist. My bad.
I didn't say red, white, and blue. I just said. Jeez.
We don't mean that negative to all the Christian nationalists.
Yes,
who are
we
watching.
love you.
If you are one. No, that's funny. The red sash is Tombstone, the Cowboys.
Gotcha.
No, in the human video
Great
world, to indicate Jesus, you just put a purple
Just throw a
sash.
purple sash over him.
Yeah, that's Jesus. Oh, that's how you know
Yeah,
Jesus
they can
is.
have Pauly D hair from
Tommy played Jesus.
Man, it's the first time I had a Korean Jesus or Vietnamese. Yeah. Sorry. I know. Someone close.
close is crazy.
Yeah, cut it. Yo.
Close is so
Jesus.
crazy. No offense to any of our Vietnamese friends
was
out there,
funny.
or
No.
Korean friends that are out there,
Asian.
or Asian in general. Yeah,
Asian.
yeah, that's different. Or Filipino, because sometimes Filipino don't consider themselves Asian; they consider themselves Pacific Islanders. I'm not gonna
really?
Go into that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, some would say, and I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying some would say that Filipino and Hawaiians are far closer in descent than other Asian countries are. And
Well, I can see that, and I've also like sometimes Filipino look less Asian, and I guess that's why.
Bro,
I did not mean that at all. They look. You know what I'm saying? I did not mean. Oh, jeez. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He said I'm from Cantonment, Florida.
Anyways, so how about the weather lately? They look more Pacific Islander. You know what I'm saying? Less Asian. You know what I'm saying? That, you know,
I know
that
exactly
doesn't
what
make-
you're saying.
I don't. That's not a negative thing.
Yeah, what you're saying could not be more clear to me. But oh my gosh, are we leaving that in? We'll see. But
We had to take something out in the students' podcast talking about like Native Americans and stuff.
We are
Like,
talking
kinda
about
like
it.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
No,
man.
I'm not going to talk about it.
I can only imagine.
This week we're
was
gonna
it somebody
post-
said? I bit my tongue, literally.
maybe that
Yeah,
God
Holy
saying
Spirit, you're
shut
not
up.
talking no more, bro.
Did somebody say something on accident, like bad?
No, so
Oh, on purpose?
On accident? No, on purpose.
yeah. I mean,
You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
don't say it.
I do. I don't think it's bad, but for it to be in the first episode of TC Students podcast, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it seemed a little
It was hilarious. It's funny. Like I don't think it's bad. Okay, I'll tell you. So,
So yeah,
students.
it's too much for the TC
yeah.
Students podcast, but for this one,
Yeah, this one is good. One of the students says that they are Native American. They have Native American in them.
Okay.
And then another student was, as the one student that's Native American, she was like clapping her hands around. And the one student's like, "Oh, are you doing a rain dance or something?" Died, literally died. And then we just went in on like talking about Native Americans, all right, which we all love. And then the other student was like, "I love all Native Americans. I watch Pocahontas."
innocent though, like meant it
Meant it. Straight, innocent.
Yeah, love Native Americans.
We were crying. Which doesn't seem that bad, but in the moment and like after everything was like, like.
I mean, Pocahontas was a Native American.
But in the Native American community, I think they've said, I could be wrong, but I've heard that where it's like Disney tried to be culturally appropriate, but Native American culture did not like the movie Pocahontas.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about all that, but that's pretty wild.
That's wild.
Good for y'all.
And you got
could be wrong.
Got paid to have that podcast?
I don't know.
You were getting paid then?
I mean, I'm on salary. I'm getting paid 24/7.
That's one way to look at it, I guess.
I'm on duty 24/7.
Yeah, is that what it is? Your hourly rate is
What that works out to an hour?
Yeah. It's 33 cents an hour over here.
Yeah.
What are you not happy with the rate of your compensation, Nate?
Is that negotiable?
No.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am very happy.
You're just free to leave.
We'll negotiate your extra strategy.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. Good for you. Nice. I can't wait to listen to your podcast.
A lot of political correctness these days. You got to watch out.
You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna.
You got to watch out what you say.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the best at that.
I was laughing internally as you're saying
I'm not good at that at all.
I've learned out of many times that I wasn't politically correct, being innocent, to where it came across bad because I was ignorant on the cultural.
Well, that's the hard thing too, because like
diversities.
ignorance is hard to. Like, if you're ignorant, you don't know. And so if you don't know, how do you know until you experience it, right?
Yeah.
So, I think the older generation struggles with that more than anyone else.
Surely. And I probably feel like I fit in with them more. Because sometimes, and then I get to a place where it's almost like it gets to a place where it's too much. Like at the end of the day, it's like, well, I can't be.
I was just thinking about this.
Every group, it's like, for example, I don't know if I'm right. I'm going to say this, but I don't know how right I am about it. But you know, there's a term now for like the Hispanic community. They use Latinx. Have you heard that?
Yes.
The Latinx community. Well, come to find out, I heard some Hispanic people on like the news saying, we don't even use that term. We didn't even come up with that term. It was like
an appropriation term.
It was the white people who want to look like they're culturally appropriate and politically correct made this term up for them that they don't even use.
Yes.
And it was like, okay. Like, so it's like, some point it's just like, just like if you happen to say, if you said the word Indian instead of Native American, and if the person like blows up about that, like, I'm sorry that you're blowing up about it, but it's just at the end of the day, like, we're going to fight about that, like, about the words.
Two things. One, I think I was just thinking about this the other day. So I saw a picture on Instagram. And it was the picture of the Uncle Ben's rice guy.
Uncle Ben?
Aunt Jemima. Yes. Aunt Jemima, the pancake mix and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The white Quakers guy. And then one more. It was like an Asian person, I think. That was like on Asian like branding. And it was like, you know, we've slowly gotten rid of those. Like, I went to kind of like you said, like, you know, not liberal politics, but like liberally minded people that are like, we need to get rid of this and tear this down. And so it's like Uncle Ben was gone, Aunt Jemima was gone, and the Asian representation was gone, and it's just the white guy left. And they're like, there, that's better. It's like,
you know, and honestly, I don't know. I feel like it, just like, okay, I always was a big fan. I'm a big fan of stand-up comedians, right? I love stand-up comedy. I always have. And I always was a fan of, like, black comics back in the day, like when there was, like, BET Comic View, when they would make fun of white people, because it's hilarious. Their take on, like, white people is funny to me. I never was offended by it. I'm never, like...
Some people just want to be offended, bro.
You know what I'm going to say? So when I see that in others pop up... Now, also, it's also... I understand... How you can say, well, it's easy for me to say that.
Yeah, minority conversation.
I get that too.
Sure.
I understand.
But comedy's just comedy, man.
Comedy's that's the thing. Like, some things are a joke, and that's why I love comedians when like I even watched. I've talked about it with you guys, like behind the scenes stuff. Like Jerry Seinfeld is a favorite of mine. Like he has these shows where he talks about what it's like to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff. It was him and it was Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey said something on his show that he got in trouble for, and like all the sponsors and the corporations were backlashing. He had to give an apology. And Jerry Seinfeld's like, why'd you have to give the apology? He's like, got sponsors, man, you know? And he's like, you wouldn't do it. And Jerry says, as a comedian, I can't apologize for what I say. I cannot. I refuse. Like, it's a joke.
Right.
Some of it is like, it's a joke. And it's like, then people say, well, it's a joke at someone else's expense. But like, there's like, in the comic world, there's everything's up to be made fun of.
Yeah, of
everything.
course. Yeah.
You know, at one point it was like, well, you couldn't make fun of like 9/11, you know, but now even they'll make jokes, even like, and it's like, yes, that was a terrible tragedy, but at some point it's like, I don't know, but I just love the stance where it's like, you can't apologize for it.
Yeah, so that was what that picture that I saw on Instagram was. It got me thinking about like Theo Von and Shane Gillis in particular.
Okay, yeah.
Not Christian comics, just for the record, throwing that out there. Disclaimer. That the reason I think Theo Von and Shane Gillis, that people love them so much, is because they genuinely do not care. Like Theo Von says out loud the things that I think most men in their 20s and 30s think, but like they don't say it. And Theo Von is just like,
yeah. But here's the deal with Theo Von. Here's what's so great about his podcast, and I think about him as a person. Yes, he's not a Christian a Christian podcaster or whatever, and he's got colorful language and stuff. At the end of the day, he's helping a lot of people because he talks about mental health. He cries on stuff. He's like emotional when he needs to be emotional. Like he comes across as very genuine and real.
Yeah, absolutely. He's authentic.
and that connects. I mean, he even had at one point when he had Tony Robbins on, which is like the guru.
Oh, that was a good one.
When he was talking to Tony Robbins was asking him questions. At one point, he got a little teary. Tony pointed out, he's like, that even produced an emotion in you when you said that. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
And forced him to talk. But it's like, when Theo does those solo episodes, when he does the phone calls, you hear the people that call. It's like, man, you've really saved my life, like being able to talk about this stuff. And I think that's great. And I think he's helping a lot of people, a lot of guys.
That one with him and Jordan Peterson was the same way.
Oh,
so good.
Jordan Peterson, though, is
him and
Jordan
Peterson was so good. Jordan Peterson was asking some really good questions. But yeah, I think that it's just like, you know, those guys that are like willing to say it and it's like whatever.
And Theo's like not politically correct, and he, you know, there's clips of, if you're on TikTok or Instagram, you've probably seen clips of him.
Absolutely.
You know, but just like
no matter your algorithm.
Just like I think he had Sebastian Maniscalco on one time, and he was saying something about, you know, racism. He's like, I'm not racist. He's like, I have a couple flare-ups in traffic sometimes, but I'm not racist. Like, that's funny. Like, do we get what he's saying? Absolutely. Do we think he's racist? No. You know, I have some flare-ups in traffic sometimes. Like,
sometimes it's just like his ability to drop a genuine one-liner that doesn't like, that's like, you know, he's not flaring up with racism in traffic, but the fact that he knew to time that and say that at that moment is like, that's hilarious, dude.
So I'll bring up Bobby Lee, since I made the joke on accident about Asian people. Bobby Lee was on his show, right? Bobby Lee is an Asian comedian as well that has a podcast.
Yeah.
And he's very funny.
Very funny.
And
not advocating for him, but
no. Well, I mean,
disclaimer.
Yeah, but Bobby Lee and Theo are friends.
They're friends,
and they were talking or something. And I guess every time Theo was asking questions, he was saying something about like Chinese people, and Bobby Lee was like, "Let me ask you, like, you keep referring to Chinese people and then looking at me and he's like, do you think I'm Chinese?" And Theo Von says, "I don't care what you are." and Theo and Bobby Lee's like, "I know what you're saying." And Theo's like, "It doesn't matter. What I mean when I say I don't care, it means I said it doesn't matter to me. I love you either way." And Bobby's like, "No, and I understand and I appreciate that, but it's still something that you should freaking remember that I'm not Chinese. I'm Korean." And he's, you know, but Theo's whole was like, I don't know what you are, and it doesn't matter to me. And I like, there's something lovable about that because it's still his friend.
Yeah.
But Bobby's point is like,
friends.
you should know I'm Korean and not Chinese.
Because you know they've had that conversation a million times.
Yeah. But It's funny. Yeah. So I really like Theo Von a lot. I think he
just
he had Donald Trump on his podcast last week. That's a big
wild.
deal.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, Theo Von's just like I said. I think he communicates in ways that I think resonates with the audience because he just doesn't matter. Like
I know. I was cracking up in the car the other day, and I came in and I actually had to show. We're not going to talk about it at all on this, but I'll tell John and Nate. I said, y'all got to come. I pulled him on YouTube. I said, y'all got to watch this. It was hilarious. Him getting himself into some stuff, but
it's wild. Wow.
He's got a huge podcast.
Yeah.
Huge podcast. Oh, yeah. He's probably making more off of that than he does off his comedy
absolutely.
Tour. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's going on around here, guys. We're trying. Honestly, I think a lot of us are still on a holy hangover from Reframe and 21 Days of Prayer.
Dude, 21 Days of Reframe. They've just finished the Kingdom Identity.
I honestly think last week I should have took a trip for a few days.
Yeah.
I should have.
Yeah,
I was looking. I want to go to Charleston. I want to go to Charleston or Savannah.
I'll be there in 2 weeks.
I want to go to Charleston or Savannah just for like 3 days, 2 full days there. Maybe like 3 nights. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like a short little trip. I've never been to Savannah.
You ought to hit PD up. I think there's still a couple slots open on a Charleston trip.
No, I was supposed to go the week
before that. Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways.
Well, yeah. So we got some new series coming up. First Wednesdays this week. If you listen to this in time, you can make sure you get
come tonight because when you hear this, it'll be Wednesday.
If you're listening to this on a Wednesday, September 4th. Yeah. Then come tonight. Kicking off Pipeline tonight.
Wow.
That's awesome. Can't believe it's already time to kick off Pipeline again. That's blowing my mind. But yeah, we're kicking off Pipeline tonight. First Wednesday tomorrow night. And then I hit a writing retreat Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come in Sunday hot. Man, it's going to be good.
Boom.
It's going to be good. So, and then next Wednesday is Motion Night.
Motion
this
Night.
Guy.
Big
Him and
stuff.
his team's got it.
Yep.
So, got some big things happening on the horizon.
It's exciting.
So make sure you stay tuned for all that good stuff. That's pretty much it. We don't got a lot. We don't have a lot for you today. I'm sorry if we weren't very funny. Well, Justin was hilarious, but
it's been a long I was about to say.
I don't feel like we talked about anything. Of course, I walk away from most podcasts feeling that way. So, all right.
We're sorry we wasted y'all's hour.
We're gonna be dropping the students podcast here soon, so stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, that student podcast.
Well, Justin.
Yep.
If they want to hear anything else from you, let it be how to find more information information about us or to send any complaint emails. That
don't do that.
Yes.
It's all a joke. Just a couple flare-ups, not big. TransformationChurch.com or at Transformation Pensacola on all your social. Except we're going to get canceled. No, just me. It's all right. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Next week, another sermon, another message.
Recap
podcast.
Boom.
See y'all later.
Let that be.